Hey, Flaco does a lot. Flaco does
I should have asked that.
Flaco
But
does
how did
a
I
lot.
forget that?
I know. Like, okay, he opens doors. But, okay, mse anaweza angalia and is like, but you never do videos together. Yeah,
exactly.
okay. The main reason why we never do videos together is because of me. Me and Ostaki. Because it's as easy as, hey, niko na this idea, let's do this. Juu niko na like we can do that. But the main reason mbona sipendi ni I feel like if I do that, naenda kubaki in his shadow. And breaking out of someone's shadow is hard. Breaking out of someone's shadow is hard. So I'm like, I'll just struggle no matter how many years it takes. Lazima itafanyika and I'll do it myself.
Yes,
Although who are there are many doors, there are many things anadu zenye they're kind of making things really easy for me.
Mercy.
What's up, everybody? My name is Lilesh, and welcome to yet another episode of TUKO Extra. This here morning, I am pretty much excited because I bumped into this guy's content, and ever since, I consider myself a fan. Because content is, it's very picky. For us to enjoy your content, there needs to be a lot for you to do. You need to do a lot, and this guy is clearly doing a lot. So without further ado, I don't know if you have your drums, because roll them. And Mans is going to introduce himself. As you look at that camera, tell people your name.
Hi everyone, so my name is Henry Newton 411. My name is Henry Newton. I use Henry Newton 411 on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah.
All right, that's all the platforms we have. Why 411?
411 is a group. 411 is a group made up of, hey, how many people? A number of people. So, okay, 411 is like a family. I'm part of the family. So there is Flaco 411. There is Henry Newton 411. There is John Larry 411. There is Jimmy Conroy's 411. It's a number of people. It's just a family of people who have been brought together, and they are kind of doing things, different things, but at the end of the day, they kind of come together as one. Niseme like Soul Generation or Wasafi Records. No. Yeah, like you do things individually, but at the end of the day, mnakuja pamoja. Yeah. That's 411.
That is the latest explanation. Yeah, I'm sure umekukiandika 411. Reason is ukingoja interview.
Hey, Aki.
Now before we get into something you mentioned, let's just get to know who you are. Leave aside the 411 kidogo. Tuanze sasa. In the beginning, there was Henry.
There was Henry in the beginning. Henry is a second child. The second born of 3. Tuko watu watatu kwetu. There is Flaco, there is me, and then there is my little sister. Grew up well. Went to school, blah blah blah. So mi nataka kuanzia place nilianzia content creation.
Yes.
Is that okay? Yeah.
That's actually the best place.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so venye nilianza content creation, so this is what happened, yeah. It's a funny story actually.
I feel like you're funny now. So please don't make me crack up and fall down
fine.
laughing.
Okay, it's a funny story. So there is a day tulikuwa tumeka chini, tulikuwa tumeka kwa sitting room, myself, my mom, my dad, Flaco, and my little sister. So funnily enough, mvua ilikuwa inanyesha. Ilikuwa around 4 p.m. So mvua ilikuwa inanyesha nje, and then suddenly lightning ika strike, and funnily enough, ika strike the wall. Yeah, tulikuwa kwa sitting room, ika strike the wall. And then guess what happened?
I'm not about to guess this. The wall fell.
Moses and Abraham appeared.
Get out.
I'm playing.
Get out.
I'm playing. I was about to say, Moses and Abraham appeared and gave me the power to make videos. Hallelujah, man.
Create content.
Yeah.
You know what? Walk
Okay.
out.
Actually, go serious.
Walk out.
Let me get serious. Okay, this is how it happened, yeah? So, everyone I think anajua the story of Flacco, the way he started, aga come up, nini.
Labda kuna watu wawili watatu hawajui.
Hawajui, okay, yeah. So let me just, acha niseme roughly, yeah? So, Flacco alianza content creation tukiwa Kisumu, tulikuwa tunaishi Kisumu, yeah? So, akaanza polepole, he started gaining momentum, ama nini, niseme hivyo, momentum. There's this clip yenye Flacco did. Sijaielewa, mi hata sijui ni. But ilikuwa, yeah, let me just say it so, msee anaweza elewa. So ilikuwa something around, amefunga some towel and ana chant, Veronica, sijaielewa di leo. Sijaiendelea kuiangalia. Like ni tu hivyo, but nakumbuka, a lot of people walikuwa na post kwa WhatsApp status. Yeah, so nilikuwa nakutana nayo, but silly. So after that clip, Flacco come to Nairobi. We were in Kisumu at that time. But mimi myself sikuwa into content creation. Nilikuwa nikimwangalia tu like, okay, umse hizi ni adi. But ni bro wangu, so I'm like, okay, just do it. If you love it, just do it. Yeah, I'll just support you. So he did. Ikaenda viral, akakam Nairobi. One way or the other, akaanza kupata some interviews, nini. Vitu zika advance. Aka move to Nairobi from Kisumu. So after me move, nilimjoin, yeah? Nilimpigia simu like, hey, mazee, hii naendelea home, naweza come Nairobi nikae na wewe. I was like, cool, kwani nangoja nini kuja? So, nikakam Nairobi, yeah? Nikakam Nairobi, nikaanza kuona akidu some content nini, but si quite interested. I was just looking and kind of learning nini. So it happened one day, I had an idea, yeah? Nilikuwa na idea fulani. It was around unajua venye you can take your phone and then unaingia, let me say Kilimall, Jumia, Alibaba, something, and then you kind of select some few items. You're like, I love this dress, I love this pouch, this handbag nini, and then unaeka to cart, but you don't buy. Alafu unapata zinakuwa mingi, you never buy, like
you cut 25
yeah,
things.
So nilikuwa na hiyo idea. I was like, I know people do this, so I want to do it, but I have no idea how to do it. Yeah, niko tu na idea kwa kichwa, but how to record it and nini sijui. So nikaambia there is our chief videographer mnyana editor of videos, the for non videos, anaitwa Jimmy Conros. So mimi nikamwambia, okay, there is this thing I feel like it can be interesting, but sijui venye niifanye. Akani guide. Nakumbuka hiyo day very much because that was my first video.
This was which year?
Ilikuwa last year but one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Kumbe ni recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So akanisaidia, I guess tulifanya my first video, nikaiangalia. Ilinifurahisha. I was so happy, but nilikuwa naogopa kuipost. Juu honestly, venye nilianza I was so timid. Nilikuwa naogopa like, watu watasema nini? So what are these? Hizi nini nimefanya? That was my first video, my very first video. Nilipost, and actually weirdly enough it gained some good traction. Nikaona wase wanapenda hii kitu nini, but that was just the beginning. Slowly by slowly nikaendelea, ilianza as a joke, sindo? So slowly by slowly nikaendelea kufanya more videos, and unaget as unaendelea kufanya hii na hii, you are thinking widens, yeah. The way una feel like nilikuwa naweza kufanya hii, a year ago, but saizi siezifanya hivyo.
Be like, no.
Yeah, juu huwa naziangalia, I look at my videos and I'm like, hey,
who's this?
Oh my God, seriously. But from the point yenye nilianza, so venye nilikuwa naendelea, as time goes by, months go by, I get nakuwa better. I can do the, nafanya hata vitu sikuwa nafikiria. Yeah, and I'm like, naziangalia and I'm like, hey, this is a very good video. Yeah, so I guess hiyo ndo point yenye nilianza hadi saa hizi I'm just continuing.
Which you're doing a pretty good job. I've told you.
Thank you.
For me, I usually say, and I'm never shy to say it out here, to make me be interested in watching your content. And closely, there's watching one video, but there's watching a lot of your videos. That takes a lot because I have a very short concentration span, and you have to like really get my attention. So if you get my attention, I'm your benchmark. You made it.
Thank you.
So you said you did this like last year but one.
Yeah.
So pretty much, did you grow up in Kisumu?
Yes, I grew up in Kisumu. I was raised in Kisumu. I studied in Kisumu. I got my first girlfriend in Kisumu.
Your first heartbreak
my first heartbreak in Kisumu. Literally everything. Kisumu is like, okay, you may grow up in Nairobi. Yeah, so when you may grow up in Nairobi, don't you may grow up in Kisumu. Kila kitu. I came to Nairobi like 20 time year COVID. That was 2020. Oh my God, not 2019 hata.
You're just 2 years old in
I'm
Nairobi.
like 2 years old. Yeah, nilikam Nairobi 2020.
Did you get culture shock? But Kisumu is bougie.
Kisumu is cool.
Yeah, Kisumu is bougie.
Is cool. Okay, culture shock. Nah, I doubt because unajua the things that, okay, a little bit because in Kisumu there are some things zenye ni kind of, how would I put it? In Kisumu, people are decent. Sisemi ati in Nairobi watu wako decent, but ndo maana nimesema hivi, in Kisumu people are decent. Unaona? But nilikuwa kind of, I can say, exposed because of movies, nini. Unajua ukiangalia hii na hii, yeah. So when you come to Nairobi, okay, ni very different Nairobi and Kisumu, or I would say Nairobi and many other cities in
Nairobi is a sin city.
Yeah.
Sin city.
Yeah. Nairobi is a sin city.
Sin city.
I did not really get culture shock, but there are some things that yenyewe ni different. Yeah, because nah, but I can say there's a kuna simu yenye nilikuwa nayo. It was like literally my first phone nilibuy at 10K.
10,000 is a lot of money.
Hata nikwambia, so this is how nilipoteza simu. I was walking, nilikuwa na simu kwa mfuko. Nilikuwa natembea. Nimetoka tu kubeba simu kwa hivi kwa mkono yangu, so nikaeka kwa mfuko. Nikapita msee kiasi. And then suddenly sielewi kitu inaendelea. Sijui, I don't have my phone. Like sielewi, nimepita tu na wasee. Sijui simu yangu imeenda wapi. Nikapiga tafuta msee, nikamuomba simu akanipea. Nikapiga, simu yangu ikaingia. And then nikapiga mara pili, simu iko off. That's how I lost my first phone. Mi hata sijui, sielewi aje, but hadi leo niko like, it's fine.
Karibu Nairobi.
Hey, nilikaribishwa.
Phone unakaribishwa sasa.
Okay, Allah.
Oh wow, I think it's those things that people wanasemanga sijui alinipulizia kitu. Because unasema you don't remember.
Anasikia ati kuna watu wanaibiwa na madawa. Sijui kani ukweli, but nishaisikia that type of story kwa msee like Epi alipoteza simu in almost the same way. Yeah, so I don't know whether ni theft. Watu wameinvest kwa wizi.
Bro, things are thick. Tabidu invest in other ways.
Have to.
Alright, so I mean, the elephant in the room is that you've mentioned your Flaco's brother.
Yep.
Which is very evident. I don't know if you're twins. I don't know who's younger because you all look very much alike.
Yeah.
You all look very much alike.
You should see my little sister. My little sister is like my twin.
For real?
Yeah, na
so
sasa.
So you wote mkipango hivi tunajua tu
hawa ni wa mtu mmoja. But sasa unajua the weird thing ni my little sister anafanana na mimi but afanana na Flacco, and then nafanana na Flacco. Like how?
You're the middle child.
So how does it? Sijaielewa.
Yes, but because you're the middle child. So you coming and saying that you started and you saw this idea you had and you asked the editor and you did it. And of course, prior to that, Flacco was already creating content. Yeah. So just help us understand how you found okay, you've already said how you found yourself in it. But in being in that space, you said you were timid, you were afraid. Were you afraid of what people would say? Or were you afraid of, would this work for me? Or were you afraid of, I'm going to be better than Flacco? Or were you afraid of, this is going to be such heavy competition?
Okay, I was kind of scared because, first of all, niko tu hivyo. I'm not really an open person. I don't socialize with people in umejua watu wao na, first of all wase assume like ati if I meet them ama nini ati yeah, like hey, how are you nini, you are all over the place nini. First of all mi nikikutana mi nimenyamaza, kasi kujui, hey, kasi kujui, I never talk. Na wase uichukua ina,
he's an arrogant guy.
What's wrong with this guy? Akona maringo nini, but okay, funnily enough unajua nini? Flacco pia yuko hivyo.
Oh, he's
ni venye hiyo ni character, like kwa camera ukiona nini, the guy he go all over the place. Flacco spends like 90% of the time in his room. In his room, atokitoki nje ati amezi whatever. Hata nimepoteza swali ulikuwa umeniuliza. Nimekumbuka. So uliniuliza if I was scared because
what was the scare for you?
First of all, I was kind of scared because niko too evil, and then nikakuwa scared tena juu wasa watasema nini. Some say akiona this video hindi amefanya hii na hii, because siko that much into the internet and nini, so I was like msitaki kutana hii video, msitaki najua aniambie hii na hii, atasema ni. That's why nilikuwa nikianza nilikuwa kind of in a box. Niseme in a box. My mind ilikuwa in a box. Enye naweza do two certain type of things. So with time unaona venye niko like with time hii akili yangu nikaa inafunguka. So I'm like huyu atasema nini? The funny thing ni unaona the thoughts zenye unaika kwa kichwa ati huyu atasema nini, 90% of the time hawa senyo watasema nini hawakusaidii kwa life.
Not 90, they don't.
Yeah, they don't. So I'm like, so sahi niko like huyu atasema nini, but hata siongei na yeye, mse atuongei ni mtu hata sijui. So I was like, so mind yangu ilianza ku kind of open hiyo time. And then why was I also scared? I was scared because I'll be better than Flacco. No. Flacco is any OG, unaona. Even though mimi personally I msa kiangalia my content and nini, I never really kind of nieke aje look up to anyone. I don't look up to anyone.
I have brother.
No, let me explain.
You better.
Let me explain. I don't really look up to people. I kind of have people who I'm trying to emulate. I don't know. Emulate is it the word? Nieke aje. Okay, like there's Henry and these content creators. So mi wanaangalia my type of content and I'm like, I don't want to be like anyone. I don't think I'm going to be like anyone. The other content creators are good and I love their videos and nini, but Henry stands out. Unaona, Henry stands out. Whatever I do, whatever mi kuna vitu zingine nafikiria hadi najishtua. I'm like, this is really good.
Me?
This is really good. Sijaiona this type of content in this country. Aki for real, sijaiona this type of thing kwa hii country. So I'm like, there's Henry and there's content creators and they are doing really good. I love whatever kila msana do. But I stand out.
That's very interesting, and I like that you are someone who appreciates what your brother had already put out there before you. So I think I just asked the worst comments you got in the beginning. Wow. Do you need some tissue?
Hey.
The worst comments you got in the beginning. Because I know now people have, they've changed.
Yeah, people have changed. Unajua, there are some comments unaweza get that are negative and you look at them and then uko like, okay, they are just negative. But kuna zile zinakudunga. And then unaangalia like, hey, seriously, you just looked at my video and then ukafikiria hivi. Nime screenshot a number. Zenye huwa zimenidunga.
Really?
Yeah, I did a screenshot so that when I really blow up, which will happen.
Which it will, definitely.
I'll post those comments and I'll tag those people.
Like, look at me now.
Yeah, actually, there's this comment iliniuma. I think the person will make that comment somewhere last year around May, I guess. The person aliniambia, hey, oh my God. The person aliniambia,
take your time.
That person aliniambia, let me give you a little advice. So, the first thing is, not all people can be funny in a family. I was like, not all people can be funny in a family. God has some other plans for you. God has some other plans for you. So, can you just stop these videos you are making because they're not funny? Go and find something else that God has destined your path upon. I was like,
because for him, he says, what your destiny?
Hiyo iliniuma. I was like, niliangalia your comment and I was like, hey. Yani, you looked at my videos and it was like, bro,
and he became Jesus. He became Jesus and said, this is not your destiny, my son. Follow another path.
Yeah, iliniuma. Sitaisahau. Yeah, iliniuma. I was like, okay.
So did that stop you for a while from creating content, or did it actually motivate you? Like, you know what? No, natengeneza ingine kali.
Okay, unajua kuna times zingine, everyone is human.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Unaweza ambiwa hii na hii and you're like, hey, you are tough. Ndani ukwe tough, but kweli ni imekubreak. So,
na pale bedroom uko tu.
Ukienda kwa bedroom mazee. Hiyo comment ilinikimbia kwa kichwa sijui how many times. I can't say ilini discourage because nimepata comments more negative. I couldn't discourage.
Just got to thinking.
Nilisikia vibaya kidogo, but I was like, okay, sawa. Let me make my content more better, better videos, better scripts, better venye na execute nini. So it didn't really make me feel bad. Okay, it made me feel bad.
It made you feel bad, but it made you a better person.
Yeah, but it kind of made me a better person. But hiyo ni kuwa personal. Msana niambia aje.
Kwanza mbona ameka God? Maze
Aki aliweka Mungu.
And God was just chilling.
Your destiny is different, nini. Yeah, I felt bad, but ilini kind of push, motivate nini, yeah.
Now that you've actually mentioned about not being that guy saying, by the way, whoever you are, those words that are here, I'm telling you. I will not say them, but you can feel them. In your family, do you feel like also your sister will follow the same path? Are you guys a crazy, funny family setup?
Okay, we're not really a crazy family. Unajua these content creation thing, the comedic part, actually it's from my dad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's from Nico. Very sure it's from my dad's part of the family, because my dad is just like me. My dad is like me. Like my dad is hilarious. Vitu anadu venye ana behave, unaweza ona like I got this from this person. Unaona? So I think one way or the other iliniingilia ikaingilia Flacco, but my little sister, okay, my little sister kuna venye some way yenye yuko, but I don't really think I'm not sure. You never know, because the funny thing is Flacco alikuwa like you never know. Ilikuwa if there was someone kwa our own family mwenye alikuwa anaenda kuwa a content creator or a comedic something in comedy, ni mimi. It was never Flacco at all. Flacco unajua Flacco was a serious guy. Unajua tumezaliwa si tuko watatu, we are 3. So Flacco is the first one. Flacco is a very serious guy.
He's the second
very
dad.
Focused. Nini masomo. Flacco anapata A's. Flacco is the top of the class. Alafu there is me. Nilikuwa naweza sema nilikuwa tuna ufala mob. No, na mchezo mingi hivi tunafanya nini. So hata way back, my dad was like, this guy ndo anaweza kuwa hivi na hivi, but this focused guy hawezi kuwa hivi na hivi. So hata time yenye things Flacco kind of blew up, my dad was very surprised, like
you
no way, because he never showed any signs of comedy at all home. Ilikuwa ni mimi peke yangu. So okay, in some way that kind of led me down hip path, because unaona when Flacco blew up kwa comedy and whatever, my dad alikuwa ananipigia simu and he was like, hi Henry, oh my god, I thought it would be you. Nilikuwa nadhani ni wewe, like wewe ndio ulikuwa na show hizi na hizi. So hiyo time, by the way, hiyo time alikuwa ananipigia, sikuwa nimeanza any content creation. So I was like,
kwa mimi.
My dad alianza tu kusema hivi out of nowhere. So I was like, okay. I never really focused kwa hiyo path ya content creation and all. So I was like, there's no way my dad can just say this. There's no way my dad can say this. Let me try. Let me just try. So I was like,
look at you now.
Yeah, so I was like, look at me. Look at me. I was right. He was right.
He was right. I mean, he's your father. I always say our parents know so much about us that we might not know. Because you say anakujua like deep. Deep anakujua deep.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm glad that he actually brought out that light, and I'm also glad that Flacco started that journey for you and also gave you the motivation to be like, if he can't do it, I can do it too. So, I mean, let's wait to see what your sister will do. We just never know. We might also be surprised.
You never know, yeah.
How do your parents feel about it? Not only your father, but also your mother. What do they feel about the both of you being out there, being very public, you know, walking around and everyone is like, Ndiole, you know?
Okay.
And how are your Kisumu people now?
Okay, so, when naweza sema about my parents, so when this content creation and Flacco alianza and content, my parents were not that supportive towards it, but see at it, they were not supportive at it too. What are you doing? They were not supportive because, not just like any other parents, they're like, I have seen these Nezasema books education in.
Yeah.
I have seen this work many times, so I'm not sure because it's but I'm very sure about this. go down this path nini, but Flacco akafuata hii ingine, breaking barriers kwa familia. So he was like, no, sitaki kwenda hii way, I'm going this way. So venye alikuwa ameanza, there was literally zero support. But venye akaanza unaweza ona the strides msana take,
the money.
Yeah, the money. So akakuwa like, hey, okay. No, so my mom, okay, my mom haongeangi more, and so she was just like, she didn't say much. She was just like, okay, yeah, I guess this is good. My dad, in the other hand, was like, wow. Yeah, my dad is really supportive. My dad, saizi, anani push, yeah, continue doing this. Whenever I feel like, amini commentia nini, so I'm kind of feeling down nini. Yeah, I can call him alafu ananiambia, you just continue nini, endelea na hii, this is good, you're doing a great thing nini, unaona. So right now my parents are really proud, and my dad anatembea, he can beat his chest like, look at my son nini, unaona. So a lot of people kwa familia, not only my parents, my other relatives too, it may kind of change the mindset. Like they're like,
this is not the only way to make money.
Yeah, their books, education in shule, it's just one of the many ways. It's not the only way. Yeah, there are a lot of ways msana make it big in life. No. I can say Flacco amechange hiyo mindset kwa watu wengi, and I'm sure sio kwa familia yetu tu, kwa other people pia.
Yeah, that's true. Because I mean, sometimes they always think, what path is this? How far? In terms of education is, I go to school, I get my degree, and immediately after my degree, I get employed. So employment means money.
Yeah.
So for them, they're thinking, okay, here, by the time you create content, by the time you become famous, by the time you have sponsorship, before all that comes, it's going to take a long time. And I understand that fear, but I'm also glad that we've gotten to a place where our parents are now understanding there's much more to the world. There's actually more money on this side than on this side. I'm sure Flacco makes more money than even a whole manager somewhere seated on a desk with a car in high heels, and okay, for the ladies, men don't wear high heels, but in a suit, and I appreciate that, and I like that, and it's because you people have been able to show that there's that, and even being a better example to even younger people who are coming along. That, I applaud you. Is there money in content creation?
Is there money in content creation? Okay, so what I can say is content creation is not different from any other business. No. When you're starting a business, when you're starting any business, hata ikuwe nini, time una grow that business, don't expect to make money. When you're growing that business, kuna point inafika, you kind of una get setbacks, vitu zina go wrong, vitu zina kind of zinaenda vizuri, unajua kitu unadu, unakuwa disorganized kwa kichwa, you kind of redo, unarudi nyuma, you kind of restructure, unaendelea tena. So what I can say is, if msami nuliza sahi, does content creation pay? It pays big, but you have to follow. You have to trust the process, maze. Hautaanza tu hivi and then you're making a lot of money, sijui nini. I'm saying this because ni kitu nimeona. Ni kitu mimi nimeona mimi. Because sahi watu wanaweza sema like, wow. At this point, msanii anaweza kuja alafu aseme like, wow, Flacco makes a lot of money. Kwani you think he was making money 2 years ago? Hey!
It was a struggle.
It was a struggle.
Na mko Nairobi saa hiyo.
Ndio kitu naweza sema, if unadai do content creation, trust the process. It won't pay in the beginning. Utasumbuka. It won't pay in the beginning.
Just working for nothing.
But as long as unajua place unaenda, unajua kitu unaenda kufanya, unaona? So you just follow the road pole pole. It's slow. You have to be patient, unaona? Yeah, so I can say content creation pays a lot, but it takes time. Like, you have to really know what you're doing. You have to really know what you're doing.
Patient.
Yeah, you have to be patient and know what you're doing. In the end, it pays a lot.
Basically, what Henry is telling us is Flacco has a lot of money. Hiyo zote amesema, hiyo ndo nimepata.
What?
That is all I have gone home with at that point.
What I'm saying is you have to be patient. You have to be patient, and you have to really improve on what you're doing. Know what you're doing. You know the end goal. Like, there's the goal, and then there's you. No. So you have to. Unaenda hivi. This is the goal. This is you. You just very slow. It's a slow thing, maze. See, it can take years.
Yeah, you're right.
It can take years. See. But as long as tu unajua kitu unadu and your goal, you're okay. Whether hata you make that time, but you know what you're doing, you're fine.
So now that we talked about some school, are you in school? Have you decided, and was this ever, okay, clearly you've said education was never in your plan, but what was your plan? You know, when you grow up, you want to become a doctor, a lawyer, a what?
Okay, unajua naweza sema, time sana grow up, unaweza ulizwa, ukiulizwa pale shule, what do you want to be? I want to be a doctor. Kesho umechange. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a pilot.
A teacher.
I want to be nini. Unaona? Okay. The thing with me is nikiwa primo nilianza tia I want to be a pilot. Nikaenda high school, physics ikaniambia sitaki hiyo mchezo.
Calm down. You're really overdoing this.
Physics ikaniambia yo, tulia. Geography the same thing. Okay, nilimaliza high school, nikaingia campus. Nikaingia campus. No, I went to multimedia.
No, that's
I went to actually 2 campuses. I went to 2 campuses. Nilienda multimedia and Great Lakes University in Kisumu. But this is the thing, I never finished both because I decided to take a break. But this break, it's because niliangalia nikaona like whatever I'm doing, wazemi hata staki hizi vitu. Unajua, there's just a point you kind of una realize kitu unadai. You kind of realize this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do. But saa vitu nilikuwa nafanya shule, I'm like, so I'm really going to do this for 4 years and then niangalie job, and then for the rest of my life niendelee kufanya hii kitu enye hata staki in the first place. So I was like, no, I'm going to take a break. Let me try and pursue what I want. I told my dad, I told my mom, nikamwambia, hey, this is what I want to do. Let me give it a try. And so far so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Telling your parents I need to take a pause on school, and it's so far so good.
Okay, unajua kitu ilinisaidia ni wanaona place Flacco yuko. Yeah, wanaweza ona place Flacco yuko, so they were like,
let's give this guy a chance. Okay,
if it's what you really want, you can give it a try. But hiyo place Flacco yuko ilinisaidia kabisa.
Shout out to you, Flacco. Patia Flacco pesa bana.
Aki amenisaidia in many ways. Amenisaidia in many ways.
So as we conclude, I think I'll just ask, what is this end goal? You've said so much. Every time you're talking, you're like, as long as you know what you want, as long as you know what my end goal is. So for Henry, what is your end goal?
My end goal is, wow.
That's a heavy one.
The truth is, there is never an end goal, because I think life ni kama a game. No, let me say a racing game. Yenye kwa game ukipita one level unaenda to the next. So the next level is not easy, but okay, how do I put it? But una upgrade, unaona, and then umepita level 1 and then level 2 unapita, and then level 3 unazidi kuenda ku get better, and it comes with different challenges.
It actually gets harder.
Yeah, it gets harder. So I don't think there is ever an end goal, because personally mi niko na a lot of things zenye nataka kufanya, but the things that nataka kufanya, I must first finish my level 1 yenye nimejisetia. I have this type of goal. So nikienda ifanyike napita hiyo level, I go and I set the next level. This is what I want to achieve. Hii ndio kitu nafuata, naenda nitaipita. Another one inakuja mbele, nakuja naipita. So I don't really have an end goal, but naweza sema I'm just going to be great. Yeah.
And in content creation.
Yeah, I'm very sure, because at times vitu zenye naangalia naweza fanya na vitu nafanya mazemi na sijaziona. These things are great. See at me, these things are great. Hata msea ni watch size and is like msea anaongea tu, and then aingie kwa page yangu and aone kitu na do is like
yeah, this guy is great.
Okay, I can get kitu anasema, unaona. So I can't really say my end goal size, because it keeps getting harder and I keep getting better. Yeah,
I like that. I think that's the wisest answer ever since I've asked someone what is your end goal. Everyone who I've interviewed, I'm not saying you are not wise, I'm not saying that, please don't get me wrong, but it's very wise that you're saying for you it's as long as I move from one step to the other and I'm becoming better. I appreciate that very much, and I applaud you very much.
Thank
and I
you.
pray that the doors of every level will keep opening.
Amen.
My last and final question. There's a babe in your videos, a very beautiful painting.
There's a painting in my videos.
That you used in your videos. Yeah. I don't know if she's your neighbor, if she's, I don't know who she is. Maybe you can just make it clear for us, because we're not here to speculate.
Okay. So the painting in my videos, her name is Saida. Saida Ismail. You can follow her anywhere on Saida on social media. So the thing with Saida Ismail is tumejuana for a while, for like I can say 2 years. No. So in these 2 years nilikuwa nafanya content creation, but I was doing them myself. Every videos from mse kiingia kwa page yangu anze kuangalia place nilianza kuja nilikuwa nafanya videos peke yangu. So it was like I guess a month ago. So nikampigia simu nikamwambia there is this idea I have and I don't know how it will look, because I never really involved. The reason yenye was involved was ni I shoot a lot of videos and staki nikuwe nikaa nasumbua msee nampigia. Yeah, every time like yo sikuje tufanye hii na hii, sikuje tufanye hii na hii. But so nikauliza Saida Ismail if anaweza kuwa free we do this video. That was last month, and akakuja and we did the video and it was great.
Definitely.
Yeah, the video was great. So I was like, okay, let me do another video. It was great. The third video ilikuwa poa. I never really involve anyone in my videos. Like that was those videos are good. So I was like, okay, because hizi videos inafanya hivi, do you think you can we can do these videos regularly? You can do this, we can kind of come up with a plan and do them regularly. She was like, okay, because haishi karibu, so she was like, okay, let me find a way, one way or the other, tutakuwa tunafanya these videos. So I was like, okay, cool. From that month, we do a lot of videos. We do a lot, and they are great. They are really great. She's. I can say ameongeza a woman's touch. Yeah, a woman's touch. They really make videos interesting, better looking,
real.
yeah, real. No, because kitambo ilikuwa ni mimi yeah, mi ndo dem, mi ndo boy, nini
when your mom, when your dad,
yeah. So I can say Ali had a woman's touch in the videos. Like they look really good, size. She's a good friend of mine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good friend indeed.
Yeah, she's a good friend.
If you know, you know. Now, anything else you'd want to add before we conclude this very amazing interview? But when you're finishing, don't forget to mention your social media handles.
Yeah. Okay, actually, ndo nilikuwa naendea. So, everyone, again, my name is Henry Newton 411. So, please follow my TikTok, my Instagram, I'm more active on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, niko very active hapo. I'm not really that active yet on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Not really that active, but
follow.
But just follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now, I'm going to be very active, Uko, but just follow those at everywhere at Henry_Newton_411. Yeah, those are my handles everywhere.
Last statement before we say.
Before we say peace. Last statement. Oh my God. I'm going to be great. Yeah, give it time. Like, I can say 5 years from now,
it's a different story.
We're going to replay this interview and remember this moment. Yeah, it's going to be really good.
I love that so much. And I appreciate you for giving us your time. I appreciate you for being very honest, candid, open, answering all the questions, very wise. I did not, I always say sometimes you don't know what to expect. I don't know, people keep saying Gen Z, but I feel like Gen Z is very smart.
True.
Gen Z is full of heavily smart guys. Because you interview someone and you hear the way they answer and you're like, that's not for your age. That is not for your age. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, Henry. Keep exploring your mind. Keep opening up your mind. Keep giving us good content because we appreciate. You guys are the ones who hold us down.
Yeah.
You're the ones who hold us down there.
Thank you so
can
much.
Be difficult. So I appreciate so much. I think maybe I should ask, by the way, do you feel like Nikama, does Flacco open doors for you? Like, does he come and say, Nikona I kuja, Ivo?
Hey, Flacco does a lot. Flacco does
I should have asked that.
Flacco
Well,
does
how did I
a lot.
forget that?
I know. Like, okay, he opens doors. But, okay, mse anezangalia and is like, but you never do videos together. Yeah,
exactly.
okay. The main reason why we never do videos together is because of me and Ostaki. Because it's as easy as, hey, Nikona this idea, let's do this. Nikona, like we can do that. But the main reason mbona sipendi ni I feel like if I do that, naenda kubaki in his shadow. And breaking out of someone's shadow is hard. Breaking out of someone's shadow is hard. So I'm like, I'll just struggle no matter how many years it takes. Lazima itafanyika and I'll do it myself. Yes, although who are there are many doors, there are many things anado zenye they're kind of making things really easy for me. Vitu things are so easy for me. Vitu nafanya and vitu naweza do nini. So kufanya video na Flacco, it's my idea not to.
Never. You will never.
Until I reach a level yenye I can literally stand by myself and yeah, like nikifika that level yenye na feel I can do this by myself and nini, I can, yeah, then we can do videos together. Yeah, but for now I have to struggle myself.
I like that. Does he read your scripts? Does he help you with scripting?
No.
It's all
I
you.
script myself. He scripts his own videos himself. Yeah, I do everything myself. I love doing everything myself. I love shooting videos myself. I edit myself.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Hey, it's a lot of work. But naipenda because I feel like kuna vitu zingine ni mi ndo naeza, yeah, I can just visualize venye itatoka, and I feel like if another person ata-edit, haitatoka hivo. So I just have to do it myself. Hii nimefikiria hivi, I have to do it myself, I have to watch it myself. Yeah. Yeah, pia, you know, he script himself. Yeah.
Alright, I like that. For real, I'm done now, for real. So thank you very much again, Henry, for giving us the time in your space. It's been a very interesting interview. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Conversational, and that is what I appreciate. So yeah, guys, I know you have enjoyed this interview. You have enjoyed getting to know more about him. You might not have known that's Flaco's brother, but that is why I'm here for you. That is why I am here, to let you know who Henry is, and you've also gotten to know a personal side of him, which we do appreciate, and we do really, personally as Lily Asha, I'm here to tell you all the very, very best. We will come back again with things, and then you're like, you remember when I told you?
I know.
Show start shaky.
I know.
I'll be here for all of it. So thank you very much, guys, for being with us throughout this whole episode. My name is Lily Aisha, and until next time, from Henry and I, we say, peace.